added videos to the YouTube channel?
Yes.
Yeah. So now,
Many videos, much videos with few views, but that's okay. That's how it starts. That's how it always starts.
yep.
All
Videos
right, it's up.
1 to 7 are up right now. I still have to do 8 to 13. Well, this will be 14, but.
It's up.
Yep. Okay.
We have not translated this line, right?
Yeah, I don't think we have.
No, I don't see it anywhere in your notes. So yeah.
I was like, that's foo, and I don't have a foo, so.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Just just double checking. Okay.
The.
Abunai.
This is the same.
Abunai.
Up
Hmm?
and I would be not something?
No.
No?
Abunai is one of the few words in the Japanese language that just actually ends with nai.
Oh.
All right. So that's just one you're gonna have to memorize. Abunai means dangerous
I guess you.
or danger.
Okay.
Um, Tokoro. Tokoro is the next word. I want to see what my dictionary definition is. Yeah, okay. Place, spot, scene, site. Scene is probably the meaning I'd choose here. Or spot, I guess, depending on the meaning we use in English. Oh, we'll discuss it in a minute.
Okay.
Jatta is probably the most confusing for somebody learning here because jatta is actually just because this is Buzz speaking here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember how they always end their sentences with ja?
Mm-hmm.
Jatta is actually just a screwed up way of saying data. So if it's anybody but this character, or maybe like an old samurai type character, somebody from the Edo period speaking, basically,
Mm-hmm.
they would end the sentence with data.
Which is literally just.
Data just means was.
Okay.
It's just da in the past tense without any like the verb there, right? It's a we don't have a verb in the sentence, so we're just conjugating da and making sure you understand that the sentence is in past tense because otherwise you can't tell that the sentence is in past tense. If you don't have the data, then nothing in the sentence says it's past tense. Does that make sense?
Ah.
So you need that attached to the da, just for context.
Okay. So that's the that's attached to jaw for context here.
Yeah, yeah.
And foo is, I'm
And
guessing, just a sound effect.
Fu is so you know how when you it's like phew in English, PHEW,
Mm-hmm.
that kind of exclamation. Yeah, it's that. It's literally that. I'm pretty sure that's exactly how they translate it in the English version. Phew
Okay.
or woo. You know, like it's a sigh of relief.
Yeah.
But no, it's not an actual word.
So this was a
Anyway,
dangerous location.
that was a dangerous spot we were in,
All right.
sort of thing. Like we were in a pinch, sort of thing. Yeah, that was a dangerous spot. Phew, that was dangerous. Would also suffice. Oh, related subnote. If someone just so in Japanese, you can emphasize something by repeating it. One of the most common things related to what we just saw there is you can just say abunai, abunai if you're just being like, let's say I almost burned my hand, right? But I managed to stop it in time. Abunai, abunai. It's a common phrase being like, wow, that was close.
Ah, okay.
So even though you're saying the word dangerous twice, it doesn't literally mean that.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Which one?
First word incorrect. Third syllable of the box.
Oh, ha, not no.
Yeah, and that's a wa.
Okay. I think. Did I get all those right?
Washi wo. Okay. Everything I've seen so far is fine.
I think the one I was worried about was the meh, but
Yes. Everything's good so far. Hi, Akira.
Okay, just finished it.
We are in the darkest timeline.
I think I can use a quote from earlier in the episode to explain the end of the episode.
Hmm.
There was a point where a little boy said, "Is that a guy? Yeah, I could prove it."
God damn it.
Oh my god. No, as soon as they all had cheers for New Year's, I was like, no, these writers are too good. Everyone's gonna die.
you're like, this episode is too cheery. Something bad has to happen now. Jessica and I had the same opinion. We're like, this is too cheery. Something bad's gonna happen.
Something bad has to happen. And then the ending, oh god. I hope people live.
Somebody's
Okay.
dying. Somebody's
Yeah.
dying.
Oh man.
They don't end.
Okay.
They don't end in this series where everyone's already seen the source material of the first one. They don't end an episode with the door to his lab getting broken down and somebody pointing a gun at a group of his friends without somebody dying or getting shot. That's not how this show works.
Oh my god. Yeah. Well, so do you think he's already going back in time and trying to stop this, and that's
See,
why
that's
we're seeing the
that's
Steiners
the-
thing happening?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, like, is this like so? In the last one, we watched the show go from
We know he
they
has a
make
functional
mistakes
time
to
machine at his
fix
disposal.
everything. Yeah,
we know he has
so,
a functional time machine at his disposal. So yeah.
So, yeah, like, uh, I don't know. And like, who was the other person that was looking for Shinta or what is it?
my-
Kagari.
Sheena Kagari.
Yeah.
Quite
I
obviously Saren.
could have been
Like everybody who was previously related to Saren in the other timelines is like quite obviously. Like if you pay attention to the episode, first what's her face with the phone? First she hears about it and is like, "Oh, they found her." Gets
Yeah,
on
so
phone.
I don't
and
mean
then-
like I don't
and
mean
then
like
Brown-
what group. I mean like what character? Because I'm thinking it's the mom. I'm thinking it's Legal Lolly's mom. Because they wouldn't introduce that character and then not have it pay off for some reason. It could also still be the American professor too, though.
No, I like your theory better. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. If they just introduce a new character that like was following her and we have no idea who it is right now, like because they haven't introduced the
Mhm.
character, I'd be okay with that. But it'd be so cool if it was one of the characters that we know now. That is a
Yeah.
foreigner. That,
Yeah. No, that would make a lot of sense, and it's exactly what the writers of this show would do. Anyway, back to Japanese things.
good episode though.
Very.
So I'm gonna use this extra time I have to try and bust through some animes that I've been trying to finish. So
My God.
Francesca, I will catch up to you. I don't know if you finished Children of the Whales, but I haven't. I'm on 10, and I'm going to finish it, so I can have finished it.
It gets weird.
Did you just finish it
I-
last night? You said you watched a lot last
I
night,
didn't actually finish it, but I was like one episode from finishing, so
so you're close. Okay.
it gets
Yeah,
really weird.
I hope it gets weird. So far the direction it's going isn't like, well, no,
You don't
it has
think it got
anime
weird where it's at currently? I thought it got weird by episode 10. Have you watched episode 10?
No, I haven't finished episode 10.
Oh,
I'm,
okay,
like,
okay. So
just starting it.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Oh, so 10 is where it gets really weird. Okay. Because even up to 9, it's still like there's magic, there's, these things that are the living islands, like all this stuff, and you're like, okay, you don't really know the past about how,
I thought
you do know that
I thought the
these
living
peaceful
ship
people.
got weird. I thought it got weird with the flowers, like the ship bloomed. And then it just
Okay.
it was like I'm blooming and I'm going to gracefully go into the sand to accept my death because you want emotions.
I can't wait for this. All right. I'm
I
gonna.
started typing translations in chat because you guys are talking.
Sorry about that. I know
Yep.
Washi was I. Sorry, I hadn't
Yes.
written that down.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go watch that. Good luck on your Japanese, guys.
All
Good luck.
right,
Yep.
thanks.
Bye.
Yatsu. Interesting. So basically,
It's,
don't ever
it's a
call
rude-
someone.
Yeah, Yatsu is very rude, but it's appropriate because we're referring to the enemy you just defeated here.
Ah.
So.
And it works for either gender then?
Yes, it's just rude. It's completely genderless. It's just rude.
Ah.
The most important thing grammatically about it is always third person. You would never say Yatsu when you're like pointing directly at the person you're talking about. That just doesn't make sense. It's always a third person word. There are other rude ways you can say you, but this is him or her, he or she. Okay,
And then Washi was
Kesu. Yeah.
Kesutame.
Kesu is to erase, or destroy, or in this case, kill. It's very literally erase,
Mm-hmm.
but in this context, it means kill.
Okay.
Tameni is an interesting one. Let me know when you're ready for that one.
Okay. Tamani.
Tameni.
Okay, so that was actually.
For the sake of On behalf of, in order to,
Okay. 10.
nen, junen.
Yep.
Nen is a way of counting years. Just like nin is a way of counting people, nen is the way to count years. So junen, 10 years. You also got one kana wrong.
Which one?
Junengo no mirai, not hirai.
Oh. Oops. Oh, that's a me. Oops. I don't know why I thought it was.
Do you remember what mirai means?
Future.
Yes.
I've been recognizing it in anime. I keep hearing them saying Mirai. And
Yeah.
one time I heard them
Yes.
say Mirai Mitai, and I was like, looks to the future!
Yes.
So I've actually been recognizing Mirai and Mitai.
Excellent. This is how we get your vocabulary base started.
I was sitting there, I think it's when I was watching Children of the Whales, actually, and I was sitting there going, I recognize.
You're hearing words. Yay.
So, Nen was years. So, Gono, what was that?
Go, like, so Junen go, it means in 10 years, basically.
Okay.
Or 10 years from now. Junen go no mirai is, the future of 10 years from now in the future. Junen go by itself would just be like 10 years from now. Junen go no mirai is like in 10 years. Or the future of 10 years from now. You know that sounds wordy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. I had extra stuff.
Nene? No.
I fixed it.
Nene?
Fixed it.
There you go.
Okay. In the future, 10 years from now is how I put it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Kata, you should know what kata means.
Because or through.
Or there's one more meaning.
Therefore?
No.
No.
So, mirai kata makes it pretty clear that the kara he means from.
Oh, from. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I thought they're from. Okay. What was the other? I think that came to mind, and then I was like, nah, that wasn't it, and then it was.
From is one of the meanings.
Okay.
It just has other meanings too.
Yatekita.
Okay. Yatekita is just past tense of yatekuru. To come along, to come around, to turn up, to appear.
Wait, yatekuru?
Kuru is to come, right?
Okay.
Yatekuru is to come along, to come around, to turn up, to appear. And changing the ru to ta is just changing kuru to ta is just past tense
Okay.
conjugation. So
Turned up.
appeared is probably the best meaning here.
Alright. Appeared.
Koroshiya. This is a fun one. So koroshi, or koroshite is to kill. Actually, korosu is korosu the base? Yeah, korosu is the base. Korosu.
Ah.
That's the base. Korosu is to kill. Now, if I told you pan is bread, right? Pan.
Mm-hmm.
Panya is a bakery.
Quick thing, wanted to jump in.
Uh-huh.
I see where the confusion was between me and Francesca a second ago. I said that I was up to episode 10. Then I went on to Netflix and found out I was up to episode 9. Now I know what she means by it gets weird.
Okay.
Now you
Weirdness
understand.
Now it's starting to get weird.
It
Alright.
gets weirder.
Okay.
It just
Go
the
back.
next 2 episodes
Sorry.
are just weird incarnate.
Alright. Sweet.
You have things to look forward to. Sorry, I also meant to add panya can mean bakery or baker,
Okay.
like one who bakes.
Mhm.
So in this context, what do you think koroshiya means with that information? We're just combining korosu with the ya, this same ya I just showed you.
Oh, one who kills.
Yeah, a killer, a murderer, a cutthroat.
Okay. So, let's see. It would be
Yatsuwa, he is.
okay. For some reason,
Washi o Kestamani.
so I am the topic here, right?
Yatsu is the topic. Yatsu.
Washi is the subject then?
Washi o. O is the object. marker.
Object, okay. Oh, he wanted. Okay, I understand now where it is. What was the object marker? Was the subject marker?
Yes.
Topic
It is
marker.
topic/subject
Okay.
marker. Ga is specifically subject only.
I got those two confused, which is why I was sitting there.
Yes.
Okay, so I guess I was gonna say that guy for the, but I guess he.
Washi o Kesutamani.
So
Washi o Kesutamani.
he.
Just what does Washi o Kesutamani translate to? Just that part. By itself.
He wanted to. Or he, in order to destroy me.
Yes, for the purpose of destroying me, or in order to destroy me. Junengo no mirai kara yatte kita.
10 years in the future from now.
Kara.
He came 10 years from the future. He came
Yeah,
from 10
yeah.
years in the future from now
Yes.
to kill me. Or
Koroshiya. Murderer. Cutthroat. So that's all the information you've got. So how about we have to jumble this around a bit, but we can keep the same meaning, right? So let's move the end of the sentence to the front. Yatsu. If we drop the middle part's almost like a prepositional phrase in English. The washio kesutamini, right? You've even got it bracketed with commas there. So if you just drop that part of the sentence, you get Yatsu wa junengo no mirai kara yatte kita koroshiya.
So I guess it'd be that murderer came from 10 years in the future to kill me.
He is a cutthroat or murderer that came 10 years from the future in order to destroy me. That's the most natural way I have of phrasing that. One of the hardest things about learning Japanese once you have the grammar down is that they tend to order things really weird, at least from our perspective.
Yeah, having the murder at the end, it was like...
Yeah. Well, if you drop literally everything in the middle of the sentence, you can get the sentence Yatsu wa koroshiya. He is a murderer. That's dropping all of that information in the middle, but that sentence still exists in there. Yatsu wa koroshiya. That is the subject is Yatsu wa, and the end of the sentence is koroshiya. That's what he is. Everything in between is just additional information. That's how Japanese works. That's the thing you got to keep in the back of your mind is the two most important things of the sentence are often the beginning word and the end word.
Okay. I guess that's like how in German they like to, when you're doing present perfect tense, you would put the important verb at the end of the sentence and let your reader know that by putting a placeholder in the middle.
Yup. Japanese is very backwards to English speakers because we like to have the core information at the start or at the very end. Like all is just one part and everything else, like prepositional phrases and stuff, are their own part of the sentence.
Yep.
Japanese will just kind of throw everything together, or they'll do a long prepositional phrase first, and then they'll have like a connector word, and then they'll do their main sentence. But the main sentence will often have the structure of important word followed by additional information, followed by verb, followed by most important word of the sentence.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm not sure if that even finished the sentence, but I'm guessing he's just gonna say ja because that was a coherent sentence by itself. Was that right?
Yep.
Was that right?
Ja! Exclamation.
I was like, that's a coherent sentence, but it's not over. Oh, I bet he says ja.
Yep. Apparently they can't fit it on the line that...
Yup.
Okay.
Called it.
Mada was... one moment.
Not yet.
Not yet, okay.
Daga is also its own word. It's not two particles.
Oh, daga? Okay. I thought it was two particles. It's like, particles?
Yeah, I don't blame you for thinking that. There are compound particles, as we've discussed before, but this isn't it.
So what is daga?
Okay, daga is another word for but. Or although, or however. Mada is not yet. Anshin. Anshin is like to relax or let down your guard. Let's see what my dictionary says. Relief, peace of mind, sense of security. Dekin is an old way of saying dekinai. So it might be the informal.
Which would be not Deki, then?
Dekiru. Dekiru is can do, to be able to. To be able to is the most important one. So dekinai, can't.
Okay.
Unable to. So, but we are not yet able to let down our guard. We're not able to have peace of mind.
Okay.
Either of those work. It technically means both in Japanese, which is like one of those instances where a word having multiple meanings is like the Japanese people really like to do this. We had several discussions on this, right? Where they can say one word and mean multiple of the meanings. This is one of those cases.
Which one is?
Anshin.
Ah.
See how two of the meanings are like let down your guard, and there's also peace of mind or sense of security. It means both of those in this case.
Okay.
It's all the same kanji. We are cannot or
Oh, what was it? I was completely, when I was reading it, skipping the word R. When I was looking over it, I don't know why I put that in. It's actually...
We are cannot.
It's actually an interesting thing about writing. When you write something, you often part of the...
Yeah, your brain often skips over mistakes that you
Yep.
make.
Which is why proofreading one's own work is the most difficult task there ever is or was.
My advice to anyone who has to proofread their own work is save it, walk away from it, come back a few hours later, or even the next day after sleep.
Try to read it out loud.
That helps too, yeah.
When you have to read out loud, you have to actually sit there and say each word, and then you're like, what did I write?
Or cannot? What? Yeah. Okay, next line.
Ah. Yo? You know, I'm too afraid that they're gonna have more. I'm just gonna translate this next part before I go. Because there might be more. Not translating the yo.
Oh, yeah. If anything's just an exclamation, you can just like write what it means in the final translation. You don't have to, yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's just player name.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, in the translation, you can write player name, comma, because that's kind of like what the English translation would probably be. Player name, comma, and then sentence.
Mm-hmm.
They're just so that you're sure they're addressing specifically you and nobody else. This is not a complete sentence yet, so once you write down all the...
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Why I was saying...
Katakana, go to the... sorry, hiragana. Just go to the next one.
No.
Hiragana.
Yeah. That would be to... Tata... Kai is to hit, so... Right?
Tataku is the hit. Tatakao is to fight.
Ah, fight, okay. Tataku is to hit.
See how the words are related?
Yeah. I was like, is hit, fight?
That is the one helpful thing about Japanese, is words that sound similar often mean similar things. Not always, God, no, not always, but often they do. Often they're related somehow in meaning.
I just remember that tata sound. I think of fighting when I.
Yeah. Tataku is to hit. Tatakao is to fight.
Oh, it's katakana.
Oh, and so what? So if tatakao means to fight, what does tatakao no mean? What do you think?
No is a particle.
No is not a particle here. It's simply making tatakao into a noun.
Oh, okay.
So it's fight as a noun or fighting,
Okay.
whichever works on context.
Uh, gi. Gi. Okay. It's like this is gi. Go. The alien. The
Mm-hmm.
snow is a particle.
Gigu is the alien.
Gu.
Yep.
Oops. Ku, not go. Yeah.
Gigu.
I don't know why I really want to turn ku kana into ko kana, but
You know, I think one of the weirdest changes in terms of localization is they've changed Gigu into Gygus in the English version.
that seems
It's the
strange.
same thing, same alien. Yeah, they changed Gigu into Gygus. I guess the localization team felt like that Gygus was alien name that English speakers would be like, oh, that's an alien name, and that Gigu didn't sound much like an alien name, but that's just a theory.
Mm.
I don't know for sure why they changed it.
Hmm. Well, I know. I know Baka is idiot, but I don't.
Bakari is only.
Ah, okay.
I want to see what the dictionary says on this. I think it has other meanings as well.
Mm-hmm.
Only, merely, nothing but, no more than. Approximately, about.
Um, I feel like I just did I? No, that was something else.
Oh, interesting. It's written with the kanji for to say very small next to the kanji for year.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Anta.
Okay. So first word I want you to look at, teki tachi. Break that in half. Teki and tachi. It's kind of one word, but you've seen both halves of this word before.
Uh,
What does teki mean and what does tachi do to words?
um, would Tachi be an ing ending?
No.
No.
No, 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 no,
Wait.
no, no.
Oh.
Not even close. Your hint is teki is a noun.
Oh, Tachi makes them plural. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And what does teki mean? You've seen this one in battle screen dialogue a lot. Not ringing a bell?
Enemy?
Yes.
Okay. Enemies. Okay.
Yes. Just the plural of enemy. Yep. Okurikonda is simply just past tense of okurikomu, which means to send in. Let me know when you got that. The stream delay's a thing.
To send in, you said?
To send in, yes. And it's in past tense in the sentence. So sent in. So Daewon Nai, I think you've seen before. The Daewa is a compound particle, but the only thing that you need to know for right now is that Daewa Nai means is not or are not. Daewa Nai is not, are not.
So what is Anta?
Oh, Anta is you.
Oh.
Anta is a colloquial shortening of Anata. And it means exactly the same thing as Anata, but it's slightly less formal because it's a colloquialism.
Okay.
Even in proper Japanese writing, if someone says Anata, there's a kanji for that,
Mhm.
right? But if they say Anta, that's going to be written out with hiragana because there's not actually a kanji that means specifically Anta. It's just Anata shortened.
Mhm.
And so you can't write that without getting rid of the kanji entirely and just spelling it out phonetically. Fun fact. Anyway, you should have the meaning of the entire sentence. And remember, this is connected to the previous one. So, anta ga tatakau no wa gigu no okurikonda tekitachi bakari de wa nai. Um, You're immediately in past tense, but there is nothing in this sentence that is past tense. I want you to make note of that. Nothing in this sentence is past tense.
Konda.
Oh, kurikonda. Actually, you're right. That is past tense.
That's why it's like sent in is past tense.
You are correct. However, the sentence in general is actually not in past tense.
Oh.
And your hint for that, at least the thing that I'm like absolutely sure, that makes me absolutely sure, if this was past tense, it would end with dewa nakata. That na is not in past tense. That means the sentence is not in past tense. Now, okurikonda, you're right. That verb is past tense, but the sentence is not. I want you to ignore Gigu no Kurikonda Tekitachi. Ignore that part for just right now. Anta ga tatakau no wa. I translate that as what you'll be fighting is.
Okay. Not merely.
Not only. Okay, now Gigu no Kurikonda Tekitachi.
It's not only the enemy sent by Gigu.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. Next sentence. I think we're getting to the end of this dialogue. I hope.
That's all we're doing today.
I did warn you that this part of the game is wordy.
Yep.
This is like half of the exposition you get in the whole game. Like I promise fairly shortly, you get like full control and you'll go back to just like occasionally talking to people. Well, not occasionally. You'll be talking to a lot of people, but it won't be like exposition dump, exposition dump, exposition dump. That's not how the game plays.
Then nobody'd want to play it.
Chikyu, not Chikao.
Oh.
You. What did Chikyu mean?
Shoot.
Chikyu. Earth. The planet Earth.
Okay. I remembered it, but I couldn't remember the definition. I was like,
So here's when you hear chu as like the second syllable of a word, you should think space. Chikyu is Earth. Uchu is the universe or like the galaxy, just space in general. So if someone says uchu kara kita, came from space, that's usually an alien that they're referring to. In fact, uchujin, space person, that's their word for alien.
Okay. Nin was counting people. That's probably not that.
Ningen. Ningen tachi.
Humans?
Yes.
Ah!
Humans are people.
I was like, Nin was used for counting people.
Mm-hmm.
And Tachi is a plural.
Yes.
Well,
You got it. First guess. Very well done.
Onaji. Wait. Oh,
Onaji. Onaji.
alien.
Not ringing a bell?
Right?
No.
No?
Uchujin was alien. Onaji is the same.
Okay.
For the time being, I'd like you to actually ignore Onaji in the sentence.
Oh, okay.
We can talk about it after we translate the rest. In English, you don't really need it. In Japanese, you kind of do. We'll discuss it later.
Okay.
Um,
No.
Ashiki, kokoro. Ashiki, kokoro. Those are the two words there, not ashiki kokoro. Yeah. I can't even say what you wrote. Oh my god. Did you see what Akira posted in general?
No, let me go.
Have you seen those gifs of like a crab holding a pair
Oh,
of scissors or a
yeah, I
knife?
saw it.
Someone made a fighting game based off that.
Yep, I saw the today.
All right. Ashiki. Badness, evilness. Bad, evil. And then kokoro is mind, spirit, or heart.
So,
So, just for fun fact, Kokoro Watari, the legendary blade that Shinobu has, you know the
yeah.
one. Fucking like 8 foot long
Yeah.
katana. Kokoro means, like I said, mind, heart, spirit. Watari means to like cleave in half.
So, cleave the heart. Cleave the
One
spirit.
one that cleaves the body and soul. Yeah, pretty appropriate name, I think.
Yeah. That's pretty good name for any sword, you know?
Yes, so it's actually a pretty cool
Yeah.
name. Anyway,
Alright,
so that combined with the no to Ningen Tachi. What do you think? Just Ashiki Kokoro no Ningen Tachi means? Just those 3 words.
people of bad spirits.
People of evil spirits, of evil hearts. Yeah, something around there. We're not done with the sentence though. Just keep in mind that meaning as you go on. Continue.
Wait, do I do this?
Oh, you didn't write down the mo at the end there. Ningen Tachi mo.
Oh! SMS.
That's grammatically important. That's not a word I know. Oh, guy. That makes sense. Okay. Okay, I've seen what they've done with this character. This character just occasionally replaces da with ja.
Ah.
Got it. Hmm.
Okay.
Okay. You know what anta means?
Yep. You.
Boken. Boken is adventure. You'll quite often see it in the title of Japanese RPGs.
Okay.
Tabi means journey. Boken no Tabi is a little redundant.
Journey of the adventure.
Journey of adventure. Yeah. In this sentence, I would probably drop either journey or adventure and just write one or the other. Journey's probably a better word. Bogai suru is the word that I had to look up. It can mean unexpected or unanticipated, but in this context, I believe it means more obstruction, hindrance. And then the suru is to do or to have. So
Sorry, what was the Bogai Suru?
Bogai suru. So it can mean unexpected or unanticipated. It can mean that, but that's not what it means here. What it means here is more likely disturbance, obstruction, hindrance, jamming. And then the suru is making that a verb. Now remember, we have to back up. There's no wa in this sentence. However, the topic of the sentence is the first line that you translated, which ended with ashiki kokoro no ningen tachi mo.
So, the people of evil hearts, bad hearts, and spirits.
Yeah, and then the mo here is like also or in addition. That mo, that's why that's important. It's there. And so you notice there's no wa here, right? The reason is because of that mo. That's what I wanted to talk about. So mo used as a particle can replace wa in a sentence where you're trying to say that this new topic doesn't overwrite the old one. It's in addition to the old topic.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So the topic here for the second half of the sentence is not only the people of evil spirit or heart, it's also the enemy sent by Gigu, because that was the previous topic. So we've combined those two as our new topic with the mo.
Okay.
Most of the time when you're translating a sentence like this, though, you will say like also or whatever, and you just have to remember that the also is referring to the previous sentence. Which, that's like fairly natural in English. It's usually how it works. But yeah, grammatically, it's important that I pointed out. That's why there's no wa here, even though that's the topic. The mo is replacing the wa. You don't need both. Jaro is just a misspelled daro. which means probably. Let me know when you're caught up.
Okay.
All right. So, anta no boken no tabi o bougai suru jaro.
Addition.
Will probably.
Oh. Okay.
Right at the end of the sentence you were writing in quotes.
Ah.
So the bougai suru, the jaro is like will probably. And then bougai suru.
Um.
Bougai suru.
Disturb.
Will
Will probably
probably
be stopping.
be an
Be an
obstacle, be a
obstacle.
disturbance. Be an obstacle, be a disturbance.
To us on this journey.
Obstacle is probably a good. Yeah, be an obstacle to you.
You. Yeah.
Remember,
It's,
this is
you.
yeah, this is Buzz still speaking. Be an obstacle to you on your journey.
Okay.
There you go. You know, it's really funny because anytime I do one of these lessons, I just think how much easier translating these phrases is to anything I have to do in that class that I just finished. Especially compared to the final.
How bad was the final? I didn't get to hear much about it.
It wasn't bad, but like they brought out some really evil vocabulary. Let's just say that. Versus this game was, to be fair, designed so that like 10-year-olds could easily play it or even younger. You know, native speaker 10-year-olds, but still.
Yeah.
Oh, so you know what I bought to celebrate finishing
What?
finals? I bought the latest BlazBlue game on Steam with money that I got slowly selling things from my Steam inventory because it was on sale, and I had like $25 in Steam credit, so easy.
Okay.
I want to practice before the Switch version comes out of the cross battle. I haven't played BlazBlue in a while, and the new one looks good. And it's like actually amazingly optimized on Steam, which is great because the older ones were not optimized that well. They ran like shit and crashed often.
So I'm guessing Dobutsu is going to be a noun.
Dobutsu. Dobutsu is a noun that means animal.
Okay.
So Dobutsutachi means animals, plural, or animals in general.
Kogeki.
Kogeki. What is Kogeki? You should know this one.
Do sounds so familiar, which is why I separated it out as like Kogeki, and then Teki is enemies.
Kogeki means attack.
Okay.
Means attack.
I was thinking fight, but I was like, no, that's Tataka.
That's tatakao.
Yeah.
Tatakao.
Yeah. Kogeki is fight.
Kogeki is attack.
God darn
I'm gonna
it.
keep correcting you.
I told you I'm struggling with, like, sometimes I'll, like, know the word, but then it'll be something similar, and it's just...
Hey, you know what? Just recognizing the sound is the first step to learning the word. The second is attaching the sound to a meaning. So if you get the first part but not the second part, I can't get too angry at you. I'm just gonna keep correcting you.
Attack is so close to fight, like...
Yeah, you're getting close.
God, such a violent vocabulary when I finish this game.
Hey, you know what? It's very, very applicable vocabulary for anime, so that's fine.
Yep.
One of my goals for you is I want you, just like I can, to just be able to turn off subs and still understand 80% of the shows you watch. It's a cool feeling to be able to do that.
I bet.
Because a lot of times you'll see meanings that the translators would have missed.
Well, I do enjoy having both the subs and being able to at least understand a little bit of what's being said. Because sometimes I will notice something already when they're saying something.
Yeah, so that's where you are right now, like where you're just getting words and you know like more than say your average viewer would about the language. Where you are right now is basically where I was through like freshman through about junior year of high school. Junior year of high school is when I bought myself some Japanese textbooks and like really started learning. But up until that point, yeah, I was kind of like you. I knew vocabulary. I taught myself some basic stuff like nai makes things negative. So yeah, I know exactly what you're saying, and it's a cool feeling to know stuff and get things. You're like, oh, I know that. Oh, I know that. It's a cool feeling. Hold on to that feeling. That feeling is what makes you feel better about your decision to learn the language. But no, when you get to the point where you can just turn off the subs and you can just enjoy, like, and what I'll do often with new shows that I watch is I'll download them subbed and I'll just disable the subs in my viewer, because even I have these moments where I'm like, what did that sentence mean? And so I'll just back it up and turn on the subs for 2 seconds. And there's even shows that I won't watch without subs. Like, I would actually be hard-pressed to watch certain scenes in Steins Gate without subs because they get into talking about technical stuff. Like, whenever they talk sci-fi stuff, sci-fi terminology, I'm usually lost.
Yeah. Hey, maybe this will help, right?
Maybe.
No, not with Steins Gate though. I think Steins Gate's less aliens and more time spacey. All right, Nateru.
Nateru. Nateru is a conjugation of naru. Naru is to become or to be.
So, it's becoming, isn't it? Teru. I just saw the ru and thought it was the natural form, but teru. Okay.
Not teru, yeah. Yeah, becoming.
Osoraku. Osoraku.
Oh, not Teiru, no. That's the becoming, derp. I was like, that sounded wrong. And then I noticed you separated the no after. I was like, that's right. Not Teiru, no. Not Teiru, no. That's all one word. That's the becoming.
Oh, okay. I thought
I was like, that sounds wrong. I'm just sitting here scratching my head a little bit. And I see the no there. I was like, oh, that's why. For a second, I was wondering if the game typoed, then I just noticed that it was our mistake. It was our
It was
fault.
me trying to separate out words when I noticed them being separate.
Yep. Yep.
Osoraku.
Ah, Asuka! Welcome back.
Oh, hi.
Osoraku. Perhaps, likely, probably.
Would Chikara be related to the word Kara, or is it...
No, Chikara is,
Okay.
power.
So... let's see. Enemies... Alright, attacking, your enemies that attack will also be animals? No. Animals will also be enemies that attack?
This is not a complete sentence
Oh,
yet. This is not a
okay,
complete sentence yet, but you're getting the gist of it so far.
yeah, it's like, Oh, it doesn't even look like it's a complete sentence there yet either. Let's just keep going.
Do you know which episode this is for us? If like each of our sessions were an episode?
Yes, this is 14.
Yeah, thought so.
That's why I named it 14. If you look back at the video.
That's what Asuka in chat was saying. You studied more than 4 times, haven't you? Yeah, a lot more than 4, Asuka.
14. Part 14 is what this should be titled. Yep, part 14.
Yeah, he was asking 4? No.
All the
This is the 4th time. This is the 4th time you've been here.
all of the videos are they're in my channel.
Are getting posted
or
to
on
the
YouTube.
YouTube channel, yeah. Yep. And there's also the VODs on
Yep.
Twitch, yeah.
So okay. Right? Right? Yeah. guess I should probably, probably just keep going because I don't think this is a sentence ending place yet. Though I might
Yeah,
just
keep
be
going.
a jaw at the end, but. Yep. They always put that on its own line.
Mm-hmm.
So frustrating. I'm like, why? It would fit in there. I don't understand. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Akuno kokoro. This first one I have to do is carrera. I don't know carrera. Carrera. So.
Okay. Carrera. They.
Okay. And then. Akuna. Ready whenever. Kokoro was heart. Is Akuna similar to Ashiki?
One second.
Okay.
Hmm. Is
Is
what?
Akun.
Aku. Aku is evil.
Okay.
Aku no.
Did I mess it up?
Aku no. Kokoro. Aku no.
Okay.
Not na.
Oh,
Aku
yeah,
no.
I did type it.
You even wrote it correctly.
Yeah, I wrote it correct up there and then wrote it wrong there. Okay. Need to go fight things with guns soon. Well, shoot things. Evil hearts.
Aku is evil, and then no is just the,
Okay,
article
which would be
you
why
see a billion times.
Ashiki was evil as well.
Yeah, Aku is a more general evil. Ashiki. Ashiki was badness or evilness.
Ah.
Very, very close meanings. Different kanji. Very similar. The synonyms,
Okay.
basically.
Shideki shitai ru karani. I feel like the karani should be its own word, but maybe not. I think Shitaru.
Hmm?
Shitaru is ing connected to the Karani. Shideki Shitaru Karani.
1 second. Keeping up with you and Ashkaka at the same time is proving to be a little too much.
Asuka, don't type too much for Araki. I need Araki helping me.
Okay. Shideki.
The Karani was originally attached. Okay.
Shigeki.
Oh, did I?
You misspelled it. That's why I was getting so lost. Shigeki.
Oops.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I sometimes mess up.
Okay,
contents.
Shigeki. Motivation, provocation, excitement, thrill. The teiru is basically ing.
Yeah. And then Karani.
Karani. That's kara
By knee.
followed by
Yeah.
ni.
Okay. Yeah. From. Okay. Or because.
Yes.
Uh, I've gotten so used to like chikara, was it?
Shigai nai. Shigai is difference, and nai is, negative. So, the literal would be no difference. But the phrase as a whole means no mistaking it for certain.
Okay. So. Power of evil spirits, I guess.
Anything else we still need to
No,
translate in
no,
the
I'm
sentence?
thinking about it. So.
Okay, take your time.
Animals attacking. Um. Animals attacking. Becoming motivated by Gigu's power over evil spirits. because of Gigu's power over evil spirits. I think.
Yeah, because of Geeg's power, the animals may also become your may also become your enemies. May
Oh.
also attack you. Kara no aku. It may stimulate the evil in their hearts. Yeah, phrasing this in English is hard.
Because of Gigu's power stimulating the evil in their hearts.
Stimulating the evil in their hearts. Animals may also attack
Yeah.
you too.
Animals may also.
Yeah, that
attack
sounds
you.
right. I would actually have that too at the end of the sentence, even though it sounds kind of bad in English, mostly because there's the
Well, I
mo.
was thinking the mo made the also.
Teki nate ru mo. Or also, yeah. Okay, that works. As long as you get the meaning in there
Yeah,
somehow.
because animals may also attack you. So that's the mo in there, I think. Alright, and I think that is it for today's session.
Okay.
Because we finished.
Yay.
Okay. Alrighty, I am going to take a short break to grab food, and then I will be back. But alright, thank you for coming by, Asuka, and see you next week when I stream again. Bye.
Yep. Bye.